So there's a futility. You see a futility. Is there a futility, Shazia? Is there a sense of futility among both communities? As I said, in Uttar Pradesh, in places like Kanpur, is there a face among the young that, yeah, these guys, you know, here is a place, as you said, where there are park cuts, where there are bad roads, that let's get these things.
Exactly, and real questions never get to be asked. You know, we have
But isn't religion important? Isn't religion important?
No, religion is important, but I think there's such a disconnect between the youth. When you look at the middle class youth and the politics, it's almost as if they have nothing to do with each other. And even the younger leaders of different political parties, they just toe the party lines. Handsome is what handsome does. You're talking about youth being different, show it. Let there be a different voice. We as young people should ask, we should ask our religious leaders and political leaders, have fatwas against illiteracy. We should have a Rath Yatra. Go ahead, have a Rath Yatra for clean drinking water. Have a Rath Yatra to make sure 50% of India doesn't defecate out in the open.
Right.
We should go and ask these questions. Have a jihad against corruption. Follow religion, but religion can be used, if it's such an emotive issue, use it for something better. Like Dayanand Saraswati, Raja Ram Mohan Roy, like Sir Syed Ahmad Khan did. So youth is what youth does. Handsome is what, youth, it's a very simplistic argument. Youth feels differently. What about it? What is the next step?
That's a good point. You know,
it's governance that we are talking about. Young people or young India is more bothered about governance rather than about religion. In the sense
you basically want the issues focused back on governance, that religion becomes an issue which is divisive, governance becomes an issue
that's what
that
it has
unites
become
us.
Historically. In the sense, religion otherwise is not. As in, it needs to be practiced. It's
but
not
in this particular instance, it does. You know, yes.
Rajiv, we made it so easy for political parties. They keep us wrapped up with temple and mosque, and we keep taking it. We say, hello, temple, mosque, yeah, right, dude, got it. But what next? Next time we come for chanda, for mandir, what about the road? What about the potholes? Are we asking the questions? We need to ask those questions, and then India will move on.
You know, I want to put this to Rahul Ishwaran and to Hamidullah Saeed, because politicians and religious leaders, and in a sense you represent both, are coming under fire. Hamidullah Saeed, why does, you know, Rahul Gandhi talks about an India beyond Ayodhya, that the real issues are infrastructure, but down there your party still seems caught in an old mindset at times. We don't see that dramatic change in your party leaders, because most of them are above the age of 60. You need a younger leadership which is right down the line. It can't be just one Rahul Gandhi making one speech somewhere.
You see, just now you mentioned that the older generation should be discarded and younger generation should be given an opportunity.
Yes.
And before this, you said that Dr. Manmohan Singh was instrumental in improving our economy. So you are contradicting yourself.
No, I'm not. Your cabinet has what, hardly one or two ministers who are born after 1947. Your cabinet ministers. You know, what is the point in having a cabinet which is old and a country which is young? I think that's the problem. And the old politicians seem to have an old mindset. You know, that's the concern I think that Shazia is voicing here.
So Rajdeep, it is the job of the members of parliament and legislators to question the policy of the government in the parliament.
But that doesn't.
So there are a lot of young MPs now.
But
they can question the policy of the government in the parliament.
But they have to toe the party line.
That's right. They toe the party line. You think that they are too conservative? Rahul Ishwaran, the point is.
So what changes?
Yes.
How do you move to the next level?
Yes, Rahul Ishwaran.
One sec, Rajit.
Yes.
2 days ago, your own expert panel, Sri Yogendra Yadav, said in your own channel, urban youth is going to be the center of religiosity. I am not saying religion is the end of it.
Right.
All problems should be discussed. Issues of development, issues of water, and it has become some kind of a fashionable thing to say all politicians are bad, all religious spiritual leaders are bad. That's a very blind statement. Don't be blinded by it.
Right. You know, Shazia Ilmi, Vimlendu, there is a point there, isn't it?
No, but there's no point. He's right. I mean, you can't be so cynical. We say we are the young India. We care about our reality TV. We care about Bollywood. We are hip and we are happening, and we care about multiplexes, and we're looking at new jobs. But listen, we have to ask the right questions. We have to be involved in politics.
No, but
is it about? It has nothing to do with politicians are bad.